I've been locked outside of Camp BB by Jackson Mickey. I knew I shouldn't have offered to be camp director. What a stupid idea. My only way out is to edit clips and provide commentary until my video is finally complete. I see a light peeking out from the tree trunk and I'm free. It took guts, it took determination, and moreover, it took hours and hours of my life to complete such a mountainous task that I started. This is my final part of my Best Moments trilogy, and I'm thrilled to finish it off with you all today. Now, before David beats me to the finish line, let's get back to what we do best. This season and 24 have a tie in my spot for best season of the modern era. We got close to even votes, big characters, game players, a clueless alliance that was winning most of the time, yet having their allies leave, and many power switches.
Who flipped? You're unevictable.
I'm unevictable.
You can't be evicted.
Oh, how I wished we were able to see Sam the robot on eviction day in her robot persona, and with her upgraded RAM, she gained an attitude.
Basically, I'm just asking for everybody's thoughts, that's all.
I'm not, like, shocked. It just made the most sense.
Basically, Caitlin, look at me. I'm only going to talk to you about anything that matters as a person.
Okay, good. I'm saying get yourself off the block. Let this situation light a fire under my ass and I would win the veto.
I mean, what would you do, Caitlin, if this was you? You wouldn't be able to get in the hot tub with Fessy.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, girl.
Sam just continued to go off the wall that season, nominating Haley and Caitlin and basically calling them hoes, and she just continued to digress.
I have nominated you, Haley, and you, Caitlin. Honestly, I don't care for how the two of you treat the young men in this house. I think that they deserve more respect, and I think that it is the opposite of female empowerment.
I feel like I'm the only real person in this whole house. I'm just trapped in here with all you psychos. Like, I'm gonna get mad and snap, and everybody's gonna regret it. Seriously. And you let me find out one time that somebody in here is making me look dumb, and I will rip them limb for limb and pull their bottom lip clean up over the back of their head, and they'll regret the day they were born.
Stomp a mud hole.
Stomp a mud hole is kind of more like stomp a blood hole. You know what a curb stomp is?
No.
It's where you put somebody's top teeth on a curb and then you smash the back of their head. Sometimes it kills people.
Sometimes?
Sometimes they just swallow all their own teeth. It's just stuff I've seen in movies.
What kind of movies do you watch? I've never seen that in movies.
Maybe being nominated by Sam was enough of a mind to make Caitlin forget how to solve a 6-piece puzzle.
You now have the chance to win your way back into the house. Go!
No, it's bad. I can't lift it. I can't lift it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I had higher hopes for Steve being in the house, but unfortunately for the retired cop, not everyone can be like Derek.
Our state troopers top out at $130,000 a year.
Yes, he owns his own business. Yes, he does cars. But he's also in the FBI.
Oh, can I please be? I look like I'm gonna go to a rave.
You would be like a narc at a rave.
That's really messed up.
When Steve was sent packing in a blindside, Baute's faces were as if a bomb had went off. My favorite character of the season was by far Brett. His speech about Caitlin when he and Winston were put up was epic.
Oh, Scotty, your arms are large like a honey glazed ham. Your chest burly like a big, big man. Ah! I just had a vision. You're supposed to take me off.
And you can't forget when he blamed the soon-to-be rogue vote on Rockstar with his next speech.
How about that ride-in? I would love your vote, and the reason I would like your vote is that Rockstar came to me. She said, guess what? I'm gonna flip on this vote. I'm gonna make it a 6-5, and then at that point in time, I'm gonna pin it on Caitlin moving forward.
and this was the tipping point for the now infamous part of Big Brother lore, Rockstar's daughter's birthday.
That was really cute, Brett. You want to talk about that? Because I haven't talked to you the entire time and you didn't campaign toward me. You want to talk about that?
Just own it. Just own it.
You are a lying piece of crap.
Can't even own it?
I haven't talked to you in 3 days. I cannot.
Then don't.
Disgusting. I can't believe on my daughter's birthday that you would drag my name through the mud like this.
Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Throw me in the mud like that. You are disgusting.
I was rooting for the man, but with how harsh his goodbye messages were, I doubt he would have won.
Bailey, funny how the tides have turned. You made an enemy out of me, and I decided to send you home this week. Poor choices, Bailey. Poor choices. Man, Rockstar, I don't know what happened. We had a good thing going. I'm totally kidding, you idiot! Bye-bye, you welcome.
Does he realize you're a juror?
Brett was also able to convince Fessy that he voted to keep Rockstar, and that turned into Fessy sending his own alliance member home. What a big mistake.
I just want to know who was the one person to keep Rockstar? Scotty? Anybody else?
It was me. I'll claim it. I already feel like I have the house against me. I did it, whatever.
You did what?
I voted to keep Rockstar.
Brett's trying to turn me into the patsy. It's absolutely cute that he thinks that he can pull this crap.
I've nominated you, Brett, and you, Scotty. Somebody's lying.
You're such an idiot. It's unbelievable. This worked out beautifully.
This doesn't make any sense! This is so freaking stupid! Why would he put his ally on the block against some guy who keeps staying no matter who he's up against?
It seemed no matter what Faute tried, they just couldn't win. Even when Haley confessed to the house about her being the hacker instead of Bailey, all it did was create a huge blow-up and made her a target.
I won the hacker competition. I'd also like to add that last week, Tyler came to Bailey and asked that Angela be backdoored.
That is hilarious, dude.
If somebody uses a power app on him, Angela goes up, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
How about this, Tyler? You're caught. The way that you
I'm
treated
caught.
me was trash.
I didn't treat you like
throw
any
you up.
way.
Are you kidding me?
Well, congrats. I'm still voting you
Shut
out. You
up!
have a power.
Just shut up.
Okay.
There is absolutely
What would
no
I
excuse
apologize
for?
for? I never
Were
threw
you not there
Angela
when you
out.
were literally at the counter putting the thing? I said, Tyler, do you want to talk to me? Absolutely not. I'm not on the block, sweetheart. You're on the block now.
I never threw
You're on the
Angela's
block
name
now.
out. Haley, you are taking it way too
You
far.
are terrible. You've made my life in this house hell. You are
Anything to you, Bailey. Oh my God.
Sure, the last third of the season was slow as molasses. The seasons shouldn't be 100 days long. Big Brother needs to shorten them or go on a hiatus.
So we're like in a hiatus, right?
What?
Hiatus. You know what a hiatus means?
Is that Spanish?
No, it's English actually.
I have no clue what this dude is talking about now with this hiatus word, man.
We're on standby.
That's a synonym.
A hiatus.
Hiatus. You're a hiatus.
You're a hiatus.
There could be an entire 40-minute long video on the moments in BB20, but for time, I'm gonna have to cut it here. It took 8 episodes to get anything close to right about here. If Big Brother 20 makes up the bulk of this video, 21 is definitely the opposite. But there are some hidden gems if you stay vigilant. The first bombshell moment of the season is when Cliff is in private every morning talking to the viewers at home in secret about his gameplay, only for Christy of Grateful to hear the whole monologue.
I'm a creature of habit, and I already have a morning routine here in the Big Brother house. I don't mind sharing my personal thoughts, strategies with my wife and kids, and thousands of complete strangers.
It's interesting the couples that are starting to emerge. I think Christy and Tommy are very tight. I think they're working together even more than I had thought before. I think it's less than casual. Meanwhile, I now have a alliance with Ovi and Nicole, the Fellowship of the Z.
This is crazy because I learned so much from Cliff's monologue right now. He also gave up information about who he's working with, so I'm gonna use this. I just need to find Grateful and tell them everything I heard.
This is such a blunder, and Cliff really should have been more careful. Just the same episode, Jack accidentally lets his alliance name slip to Sam. Just bad gameplay, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. There's an 8, and you're the 9th.
Really? There's an 8-person alliance. I'm number 9. I'm not even in it. My heart actually hurts.
What do you think, though?
I've made it really clear that it's whatever's best for Grateful. So, I think it's, whatever's best for our 9.
Right.
Grateful? Oh, you mean the alliance you formed without me? That I am not part of? Oh, yeah. Good one, Jack. Nice cover.
But thankfully, they heard our cries of bringing Caitlyn back because we at least got her to host an epic competition.
Hey guys, who wants to hear a ghost story? A long time ago, there was a girl who couldn't put a puzzle together to save her big brother life. For the next year, she was haunted by that puzzle. It even invaded her dreams. Some say that on quiet nights in the Big Brother house, you can still hear her scream. No.
Jackson is a top-tier player in my book, although I'm not a fan of him personally. His lie about Tommy when he overheard Nicole and Tommy talking was genius.
We could potentially keep you in an attempt to help our games.
If you do choose to keep me, I want to find a way to prove myself to you. And that's not just with giving you the HOH.
If I make Cliff and Nicole feel like Tommy may actually be in my corner and I convince them with enough fabricated evidence, and they just might keep Holly.
You and Christy have been playing both sides.
No, that's not true.
It's not true?
Nope, not true.
So you're telling me that you didn't tell me you were gonna throw the HOH to Nicole so that way she wouldn't be able to vote and that you and I would be able to get Cliff out.
What I really need to do right now is pile as much evidence, true or not, on top of each other so that Cliff and Nicole's judgment will be clouded.
I have never said to you that I want to take you.
Okay.
And
So
that is a lie.
I fabricated this all in my head, that you're gonna throw the HOH, that you'd be willing to use the veto however you wanted to.
Yes.
You didn't.
I never said any of the things that you're saying. That's
You have been playing both sides for the past few weeks, Tommy.
No, I
You and
haven't.
Christy have been coming after me since 5 weeks ago.
I never said this plan.
Okay.
I never said this plan to you ever. Holly, you preach that you are your own person, and he is making this up and you're allowing it to happen.
Tommy.
This is killing me.
She didn't know anything about it. Don't bring her into this.
I didn't say any of that. I didn't
She wasn't
say
in
any
this
of
room.
that.
That may not have been enough to get Nicole and Cliff to vote out Holly instead, ensuring that at least one of Zing would make the final 2, but Cliff was just playing so dumb towards the end. He made a deal with Jackson and gave him no incentive to honor it.
Mickey and I made a deal where he agreed to take me all the way to the final 2, but I've tried to play an honest, honorable game. So I want him to know that I'm only agreeing to take him to the final 3.
For the vote, we'd agreed if I took you to the final 2, in exchange, you would take me to the final 2. Or that, that was not reciprocal.
I thought you were saying yesterday that if it was down to 3, you would take me.
No. And that's why I want to clear it up.
I don't know what is going on with Cliff. He's not himself. He's making hasty deals and he's not thinking things through. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Taco Tuesday is of course worth a mention here.
It may be Eviction Thursday, but the real drama started on Taco Tuesday.
You're a fan of the game, but you're gonna throw me under the bus because you're going home? That's not my fault. Play a better game. She wants to call me out, let's go. 2 can tango. Yo, can you do me a favor and keep my name out your mouth?
Do you want to go in the kitchen?
Do you want to blow it up? Blow it up, let's go.
If we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
So you
It's
don't-
not about blowing
Blow it up.
up.
I'm running the game, I'm throwing competitions.
It's not
What else am I
about
doing?
blowing up your game, Nick. You're being dramatic about
Am I?
it.
See, this is the thing. I'm honest about everything I've ever done, and you're not. Yeah, I'm
HOHs.
throwing every HOH. You're so right. I haven't thrown HOH, so stop lying on my name, cuz.
Okay, you didn't throw slip and slide?
No!
Nick, that's a lie. I gotta be honest, that's
Oh my God, no it's not, bro!
And the 6-shooter's meltdown over Holly and Kat knowing each other outside the game was awesome.
So when Mickey tells me that Holly and Kat, I have to be stone-faced. I can't be shocked about this because this is serious intel.
Not only do Holly and Kat know each other, but Holly and Mickey are dating. It's very possible that the three of them could have known each other from before this house.
Kat, Kat, and Kat you obviously all know each other. You went Know to each other. Stagecoach together. You made a comment in
Oh
here.
my God,
She
are
knows
you
what kind of
joking?
shoes
You guys
you
know each
wore.
other.
I'm
You guys
honestly
know each other coming
I
into this
actually
game.
hope-
No,
I'm saying-
nah. Y'all know each other.
No, we don't.
Did I feel like I could trust Jack enough to talk to him? Yes, because I needed to talk to somebody. And then you come to me and tell me that they know each other? That back on day 2.
I mentioned that to you on day 2.
I love you. No, but you meant it in a different
I
way
mentioned
today.
it again tonight. I'm trying to tell you that it didn't
That
make
they
sense
know each
that Kat
other.
is pitting us against each other.
Each
It's
other.
the same speculation that I had on day 2 after I came in here and told you about me and Kat.
But the way that you said it made it worse.
And possibly my favorite zing of all time is here when the robot spoofed Nick's hair.
Oh my God.
Nick! I brought you a present! Time for a new haircut!
Nick's hair, when he first walked into this house, not his best look.
In a season where some terrible things were said about many different minorities, it was a pleasure to watch Julie Chen lay down the hammer on these people.
This alliance had clear targets, but you personally wanted to get Kemi out. You said some bad stuff about Kemi in the house.
Yes, I did get excited a couple times.
I'm going to show you a clip of some of the comments you made about her, some of the ugly comments you made.
She was the same way before the veto, too. She's dog. Kemi makes me want to stomp a mud hole through her chest.
Mickey, I do want to ask you, on day 1, you were voted camp director, and you had to banish 4 house guests. But some viewers thought you did it because Jessica, David, and Kemi are minorities, and that you chose Cliff because he is the oldest house guest.
You win $500K and you can't even smile. You finally got your confetti night, Jackson. Also, Julie calling out Nick for his showmance with Bella and subsequent jury hookup with Kat was a first.
Nick, you told Bella, I'm going to learn Mandarin for you. I love you. And then in the jury, we see a jurymance with Kat.
I just suppose that when I got out of the house and I got into the jury house, my mind just went in the direction where I felt that I had feelings for Kat.
You made a commitment to me, you know. I said, just please don't make me look stupid. And you made me look stupid.
Season 23 was... just kidding. I thought I could skip it, but that's not doing any of these veterans justice, so I'll just go back. Amidst a global pandemic, it was thrilling to hear we would finally be getting our baby, our All-Stars 2. Unfortunately, it did not live up to the hype, and some heavy hitters got quarantined, and we were left with some so-so players like David. Seeing Janelle and Kaser go out so early was a travesty to viewers, and we were all bummed. But at least Kaser on the way out was able to blow up some people's games.
Kaser, you have the floor.
All right, thanks, Julie. When it comes to gameplay and strategy, I think you guys all suck. Cody and Nicole have been running this house since day 1. Meanwhile, the guys have an alliance, Enzo, I already knew when we were talking, with David and Tyler, because it was obvious. So if you guys want to play the game, All-Stars, or if you want to have a reunion and sit around and maybe play charades, then keep things the same. I hope I have your vote, Cody.
Oh, you got it, buddy.
Thank you.
We were all confused why David was cast, but I was eager to see his gameplay with these vets. That is until he threw Tyler and Cody under the bus to Davon and Bailey, when Tyler was the only person to really give him a lifeline.
A few days ago, Tyler told me that Davon was trying to flip the votes against me.
I've heard from Danny just now that Davon is trying to flip the vote. You cannot tell Davon.
Cody and Tyler mentioned in an attempt to keep Nicole, Davon is trying to flip the votes. They got it out of me, but...
Bro, did you tell him I said it?
Yeah.
Bro, what the man? Why would you say that?
My friend David might have just made me the new biggest target.
Dude, he is a rookie playing this game.
He's an absolute rookie.
That's the problem, is he's a rookie and he's completely dust now.
The powers that season didn't really have much of an impact on the game, but it was funny watching David use his power to save himself and ask people, "Who saved me?" No one was buying it.
I need to look as nervous and as sad as possible so no one knows I have this power. It's time to bring on the acting skills.
Yeah, be happy.
Yeah, be happy, man. What are you doing? You should be super happy. You should be jump dancing on the table, man.
It's okay. Are you okay?
Did you say?
No.
Did you say?
Oh, bro. No, David, I should not do that. You did.
Did you save me? What's up? Did you?
No, I did. Come on, bro.
You're not fooling me. I don't think you're fooling anybody in this house. Like, David, you use the power on yourself.
The only big rivalry that took place this season was Danny and Tyler, and it was entertaining to watch these two subtly try to get the other one out and see who would come out on top.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to outlast Tyler. If you have to peel my body off of this wall, that's just what you're gonna have to do.
So Danny wins HOH. I'm hoping she doesn't want to get revenge on me.
Let's make a verbal agreement.
Okay.
We will not go after each other, at least until the committee, final 6.
Yes.
Deal?
How about final 4 for me?
Tyler.
Danny putting Tyler up would prove to be her downfall, as when the triple eviction came knocking, Danny was sent packing to Julie.
And a big congratulations goes to you, Tyler. You are the new head of household. Head inside immediately, everyone.
Danny and Nicole, I'm sorry.
Danny and Nicole, thank you for taking your seats in the nomination chairs.
Okay, Nicole doesn't know what to say. Guess what? I do. I've been saying it for days. Tyler, Christmas, you have a final 2. Guess what? You do. You also had a power that you didn't tell anyone about. It was you. You 2 will be going up if I'm HOH, so please keep me around so I won't go after you 3.
By a unanimous vote of 4-0, Danny, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
We had an opportunity to see an amazing blindside that day when Nicole and David were on the block and Tyler and Christmas tried to get Enzo to vote her out, only for him to wimp out and give us nothing.
So with David and Nicole on the block, this might be my chance to strike on Nicole.
You and Enzo, okay, hold on. Who is it? Who do I get rid of? And this one's get rid of David. So let's do it. 1, 2. Do you want to vote on Nicole? Us 3 can do it right now. What do you want to do? Get rid of a cheater or a rookie. Nicole, you did it. Madison's Keep Christmas on you, David. Yeah. Go down Nicole, bro.
I vote to evict David.
This would have been a blindside for Cody, who's my main guy in his house. That I did not want to do, and Nicole owes me big time for this move. You know what I mean?
There really is not much more to talk about here, guys. Cody deserved the win, even though it was a lackluster season. Watching Memphis create 2 of the same alliance thinking it wouldn't get back to him was a terrible all-star move.
We'll create 2, but we're gonna create them with the exact same name.
The same name.
Final 3, the wise guys.
The wise guys.
So now Wise Guys 1 is formed, and now it's time to work on Wise Guys version 2. Final 3, the wise guys.
I'm not a guy.
It's a term. It's like you're street smart.
Between me and you, Christmas knows about the wise guys.
How does she know about that?
Because when you left, he brought her in. And then the wise guys were us 3. Without you 2 knowing that you guys are in the wise guys.
No way.
Yes.
The only thing that saved this season is when Cody at the final 3 is stuck with the difficult decision on which of his final 2s to eliminate, and seeing him evict his fellow BB16 alumnus was good content.
All right, Cody. This is familiar territory for you. Cody, please stand. Go to the head of the living room and go ahead and cast the final eviction vote of the summer.
I did. I feel like I played this game from the second we walked in here with the both of you. I had that same thing with him. This is horrible, like, to do this to one of you guys, but Nicole, I'm so sorry.
It's official, Nicole. You are the last person evicted from the Big Brother house.
This was the most likable cast we have ever gotten in the whole US Big Brother verse. But that doesn't exactly translate to an entertaining season. They were all so enjoyable that I didn't have anyone to root against. Actually, I take that back. I couldn't stand Travis and him flashing his abs during his eviction speech.
Travis, your turn.
Yeah, you got to go around the house one last time, potentially with no shirt, so here we go.
But we do have the best alliance in Big Brother lore emerge here in the cookout, whose mission transcended the game and made history.
Think about the year we just had. The whole Black Lives Matter movement, like, it's important.
And stick together.
Correct.
We're gonna have to know silently that we have each other's back, but we're gonna have to split up. You know what we're talking about.
The cookout.
I love it though.
Me too.
They played this game masterfully and were able to skate by all the way to the final 6 with not much adversity.
I just thought of this, and I know this is not the reason why we're doing this at all. But if this plan follows through, the final 7 are all minorities.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Wait, what? Oh my God, everyone who's left, if Claire goes home, would be minorities? I didn't even notice.
They formed in solidarity to crown the first African-American Big Brother winner. That being said, there was still turmoil within the group. Big D and Tiffany did not get along at all.
If we're on the same page, we should all be able to talk freely, right?
It's okay. No worries.
Coward. So my thing was, I looked at it because me and you were cut from the same cloth.
Then we're not cut from the same cloth. We don't get nowhere. We not on the same page. We not cut from the same cloth. We ain't from the same nothing because you never apologized. You would have never brought it up. You making excuses for it. You defending it. You feel like you right, so we different.
Highland and Xavier were furious when Tiff went back on her deal to throw the HOH week 9.
Tiff does not look like she's getting ready to throw this.
Tiff? What's going on?
I want to win.
We all went into this HOH competition with a specific set plan in mind, agreed upon by everyone, and it kind of just feels like she went rogue.
It was important that Tiffany not win this HOH because the target for this week was supposed to be Claire. Who's likely going to see the block again for the 3rd week in a row? This guy. And how does he feel about that? Freaking livid.
That definitely didn't help the guys in the cookout want to take Tiffany to the end. Week 1 gave us one of the biggest cases of HOH-itis we've ever seen when Frenchie promised safety to almost everyone.
Are we gonna do this like final 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, you guys know that, like, I refuse to nominate women this week. Personal preference.
And you have my absolute word.
So we're good.
He didn't last very long after that. It was baffling to see how sure that Brent was of himself about him playing the perfect game only for him to be evicted week 3.
I'm pleasantly surprised with how my mind is working in this game. If this works, I think this could go down, and America, tell me if I'm wrong, as one of the greatest last-ditch efforts in Big Brother history.
Play smarter.
The thing is my strategy is amazing.
Tiffany was the mastermind who took a page out of Matt Hoffman's book from season 12, where they all had one person in the house as a main ally outside of their secret alliance.
At the end of the day, we're only 6, and we need a few more numbers to help us get through to the end of this game.
It's us 6 straight down the middle. We each bring a pawn with us.
We need to partner with someone else outside of the 6 so that we don't bring attention to ourselves. And we will also appear as a duo to other people in the house. If one of the duos ends up on the block together, the cookout has the numbers to help us stay safe.
It was a heartbreaking moment watching Tiffany tell her BFF Claire that she couldn't save her that week and she was going home because of the cookout's goal.
Claire has my utmost respect. So I am going to be as honest with Claire as I can without exposing the cookout. I don't want to be the person to send out Azza, Chada, X, Kylan, Big D. I have to put you up.
I knew when I came into this house that I didn't want to be responsible for sending any of them home.
It really sucks because I can't be that mad at her. Tiff doesn't want to be part
of this long tradition that's happened in Big Brother, where people of color and people who are black go out. I know so many people won't get it, but I get it.
And what's up with Derek Frazier's votes? His famous "I vote" quote is really one of a kind.
I sadly to vote Brent. I sadly to vote the beautiful Whitney. I sadly to vote Christian.
My top moment of the season, besides the cookout making the final 6 and celebrating, were Kylan's comments to Xavier on his way out the door about his nephew.
I just don't understand notice from this guy. I kept you in the last week. Yeah, I thought the whole, Kobe thing, raising him to be a man and face challengers and stuff.
Are you talking about my nephew right now?
I'm asking.
I highly suggest you stop talking about my nephew.
I think that's not really up to me. I think that if your nephew has nobody to look up to, that
keep talking about my nephew.
If your nephew has nobody to look up to, I just think that's unfortunate. He doesn't have a man.
Kylan,
Yes,
Kylan,
ma'am.
I need you to leave right now. Thank you.
Oh wait, is this one mine?
It may just be recency bias, but this is the season I have the fondest memories for besides All Stars 1. The first few weeks started out rough, and the bullying of Taylor wasn't fun, but it promoted a side of adversity for the ones who felt they had been left out to team up and fight.
Just stop. From this point on, just stop.
With the lays?
The same you did to Paloma, you're trying to do to her, you can right off. You don't think America's watching all that?
This is getting intense now.
You don't think so? From here on out, do not speak to me. No, stop. I will never forget what you did to Paloma. You think she didn't spiral because of you? You didn't add to that? And now you're trying to do it to Nicole? Mind games?
Personally, I have never once witnessed a concrete instance in which Taylor bluntly disrespected somebody. It makes me feel bad. She doesn't deserve it.
What saved the season was the leftovers forming with a group of misfits that nobody saw fitting in.
Get enough of a group that we can trust. That's what we do.
We definitely need to chat later tonight in the waiting room.
Not in the clique.
Us 7 right now on the outside of what could be a potentially juggernaut of an alliance who are making a lot of decisions and pushing different narratives.
I feel like you've been treated so poorly by so many people in this house, and I'm honestly sick of it. That's why I'm so passionate about this. I think we have the opportunity to change the narrative, take control of this game.
I have been looking for people to trust with everything.
I feel really good about this group of people. This is our only chance to shake up the game, and bigger the risk, the bigger the reward.
After this week, once Amira goes, we're the majority of the house. And I think that the house is kind of bullying you. That ends today.
Leftovers.
Leftovers.
People sleep on leftovers.
I say it's time for the leftovers to take over.
One by one, they took out their targets, and we got an amazing speech from the young Turner, putting the bullies in their place.
I'm sorry, but Terrence and Amira. At the end of the day, we don't talk game. Simultaneously, I know this might come as a surprise to a lot of you. There was clearly one target this house had, but I don't feel like that's best for my game, and I really don't want to add to the dog pile I feel like is going on in this house. Behind closed doors, a lot of you say some crazy things about individuals. As the youngest one in this house, I don't feel like I should be the one to say that it's not okay. But here I am.
An underrated relationship this season is Turner and Jasmine.
Literally just like yesterday that we had 16 people walking around this house.
Well, maybe 15. I feel like Jasmine was rolling around. Hot take, but I think she might have been milking that.
After Jasmine threw her own B-Day party, you can see him just squirming.
Oh God, we have to have a card specifically for Jasmine where we put our thumbprints.
Turner, what's your top 2 things you love about me?
I love that we were festy besties.
Okay.
And I love how unique you are.
Isn't it usually somebody else who says, hey, let's give a tribute to the birthday girl?
Okay, it's taking a little too long, Joseph. It's taking a little too long.
There's a lot to pick from.
This is taking all of my strength to not burst out laughing.
Turner was even the provoker of Muffingate, stealing Jasmine's pastries and claiming ignorance.
Well, well, well. Looks like there's a muffin man on the loose in the Big Brother house.
Lord have mercy, give me strength, because I'm gonna need it. I'm really trying not to turn up. Who ate the half?
I got a tip on who the perp might be, so it's now time for the interrogation.
I know you did it.
And I think it's funny that you think I did.
But I didn't.
I ate this muffin like a week ago. I mean, I did. I ate the muffin, let's be honest. If the biggest fight of the season arises from this, I would not be surprised.
Perfect. All right.
And we need to talk about the competition king Michael. Holy cow, how did he win so much? As much as I didn't want to see him go, his ouster during the double eviction was the right move and will always be remembered. Especially him destroying Britt right next to him.
This move to take me out is Monty and Turner's move. This is going on their resume. Even if you are votes, the jury will not see this as your move. Take that away from them. Keep me in the house so I can put them on the block. You need me. Brittany has leaked a lot of information this week. Everyone knows it. About a final 2 with you, a final 2 with you, a final 3 with you. She has said a lot to a lot of people.
Thank you both. All right, it's time for the voting to begin. Turner, as head of household. Michael, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Everyone, please stay seated. I have one thing I would like to say.
Taylor would go on to win the season in spectacular fashion with the greatest final speech we've ever seen.
Monty may have more blood on his hands than me, but as someone who has sat on this eviction block 6 times on an eviction night, I have bled out, gotten up, and continued to fight because, like so many other women in the world, that is what we have to do to get to the end. We have to take care of ourselves and put ourselves first. I have been falsely accused and unjustly accused of using someone's mental health as a piece in this game, as someone's sick mother as a piece to use in this game. I have overcome so much in this game, and I've come to understand that I am not a shield, I am a sword. I am not a victim, I am a victor. I can be the winner of this season, and I promise you will not do it in vain if you choose me tonight.
And now we have the biggest blunder since the Marcellus move, when Daniel effectively sent his best friend home after he was advised not to use the veto by the HOH.
Now, if I put you and Taylor on the block, now I'm feeling less confident about where the votes lie. I just don't want to look like a fool putting up you and Taylor, and then Taylor, yet again, is still here.
And right now, you're dropping a load of crap that I'm simply not going to pick up. I have the numbers to stay. Taylor will be going home. God, he's such a horrible liar. I can't. It's so funny.
I think he actually wants to protect Taylor. Well, guess what? I'm not gonna let you weasel out of the bed you made. If you don't want me to use this veto, I'm 100% going to use it.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever this excited to be on the block, but Monty, I saw what you were doing, but I think you're gonna be disappointed come eviction night. Ugh, just killing it. We're killing it today.
By a vote of 9-1, Nicole, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
What a moron. He's told by the HOH what will happen if he uses the power, and his hubris blinded him.
Daniel, if I close one eye, your head is right between these pieces of bread, and that means I just made an idiot sandwich. And you used the veto that backdoored your best friend. I'd say good game, but I'd be lying.
Just end the season already.
Oh my God. Just end the season already.
This season just proved how a season can go great for one half and then take a complete 180 out of nowhere. Fortunately, I'm only going to talk about the good. We first have to talk about Cirie. If you're a Survivor fan, then you were thrilled to see her in the Big Brother house.
Oh, I'm in the Big Brother house, bitches! So I've been on 4 seasons of Survivor.
I'm a gangster in an Oprah suit. But I'm not like a mean gangster. I'm a nice gangster with a smile, you know?
She proved to be a social powerhouse immediately by aligning with the destructive Izzy.
Is that Cirie? Okay, come here, Jared. I knew it. You're Cirie Fields' son, aren't you?
Listen, come here.
Oh my God, I know exactly who this woman is. What's up, mister?
Yo, Ma.
What?
He said "ma" in front of Izzy. I'm like, instant chaos.
She know. Just putting it out there. She know.
Instantly.
She came to me immediately like, yo, quick, I gotta get out here.
I can't even express how much I'm buzzing
Oh
inside.
my God, Izzy.
Like,
So now my number one goal is making Izzy 100% trust me.
Some of the things she would say were just wild.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
Please.
We all should just like maybe cut the bull. We all know what's up. I want to them up. That's what I want.
Cirie having her son Jared in the game just proved to be a hindrance to her. He could hardly keep his mouth shut or win a comp.
I really want to show the rest of the house guests that I'm actually a competitor here. Just the only way I can 100% guarantee me and my mother's safety.
It looks like Jared's got this.
Don't choose the door that starts with number 4.
This is where the ship is starting to sink for me.
They really should have kept Heisem in the game to win comps, but after his power trip of an HOH, Felicia made the big move of backdooring him.
For the last couple of weeks, Heisem has been acting like a dictator. He's telling everybody what to do, and he won a HOH and 2 power of vetoes. Dude, you did too much too fast. In the spirit of the game of chess, and I believe, Heisem, you might have said this, why take out a knight when you can take out a king? Heisem, you're my replacement nominee. Please take a seat.
Felicia giving the producers the eponymous Mr. B title and then asking for snacks was good stuff.
She put in like 27.5 requests today.
Mr. B, let me put my tooth there. Can we please get some thin crust pizza? In fact, actually, one day, you should actually bring us some fresh peaches and just drop them in the storage room.
And after years of fans asking to bring back the pressure cooker, we were actually given it. And it lasted almost the same duration.
The pressure cooker, the most iconic competition in Big Brother history. All that matters is how much you want to win that head of household.
You would think being Cirie's son, he would be smart enough to keep his mouth shut to his own showmance about his secret relationship with his mother, but you would think wrong.
It's hard for me to keep this secret away from her. Eventually, I know I definitely want to tell Blue the truth. So my goal is to kind of give her a half-truth and really see what she does with that information. Yeah, we are related to somebody.
How are you?
What if I was related to Mama Felicia?
I'm starting to think that someone here in particular might be related to him. My only 2 options are either Mama Cirie or Mama Felicia. I'm leaning towards Mama Cirie.
What was the guy thinking? And after he insulted Corey and Izzy telling Corey he couldn't sleep in the same bed with America, no wonder he flipped the house on them.
I mean, honestly, well, I don't know. You gotta stop sleeping in the same bed as her.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
The points do make sense about needing to have Izzy gone.
Are you considering it?
Yeah.
If you're considering it, I'm truly considering it.
Yeah. So
My mind blown.
Cirie is in the middle of it all.
Izzy, Cirie, and Jared are 3.
I expect a turbulent 36 hours, and I'm just bracing myself for it.
This caused Cirie's survivor instincts to activate, and thus began the big fight between Jared and Corey.
I think Izzy in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just because of the way people are acting. Talk to Skeezy and Matt.
If I have to twist the truth a little to get the answer that I need, I'm definitely willing to do that. Jag is telling me to keep Mama Felicia. Although this is a lie, and I really don't want to have to do this to Matt, I really need to figure out exactly what's going on. I think I gotta talk to Corey. My mom's suspicions definitely checked out. Now I need to get her and Corey in here to figure out exactly where this vote is gonna be moving forward. What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna be very straightforward, Matt. Have you been open with everyone in this room about what's been going on in the game?
Very open.
Did you tell him about For Real, For Real?
Who for real, for real?
Really?
This is why I just brought her here.
So I know it's probably very confusing to you viewers at home, so welcome to Corey's Strategy Corner. Here's the lies that Jared is telling. He is lying about 7 Deadly Sins being a real alliance. For real, not being a real alliance because it was real to America and Mimi. It's bull. Jared. We've been comparing notes. You've been at the center of this entire game, and I thought you were my boy. And I hear all. What am I supposed to think?
After Izzy left this season, the momentum was dead, and we really didn't see any more fun gameplay after that. But let's remember it for the fun. Izzy picking Cameron for her pig punishment.
We have 12 hours to transfer 2,000 scoops of dirt to our pig pens and make it all dirty. What's gonna get me through is knowing that Cameron's gonna be suffering right there with me.
Oh! Did you just throw that at me?
No.
Did you just throw that at me?
No.
Okay. Yep, okay.
Otev Zingbot ripping into Corey.
America! Your name is so patriotic! Corey's not beautiful under any skies, short like a piece of grain. America, America, did you have a lobotomy?
And most of all, Bowie Jane's jury question for Jag.
Jag, how did your game change for, I'm going to say the better, when you joined the Mafia with Matt and I?
Whew, we're finally done, and I think all caught up. If you stuck around to the end of this long video, please subscribe to my channel below to see some more Big Brother content. Feel free to add me on Twitter with the handle @RealityTyranny so we can talk about this season on social media. Au revoir.
That is the creepiest squirrel I have ever seen in my life.